and success and the brothers who love us. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires mentor. Happy Memorial Day. It's great. My voice is gone for a good reason. We just finished our inaugural New Money Now 3-day blueprint. New Money Now New Money Now blueprint 3-day workshop yesterday, and it was exquisite. It was so good. It was so good. And today is I got a thumb. Hi. Well, it's great to see you. Oh God, I'm glad you're here already. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. But today's Memorial's Day, and I just wanted to take a few minutes because I haven't been on in a while, and I wanted to talk to you and just share about some insights I have about Black women and invest in ourselves. Hey, Farah. Hi. Happy Memorial Day, Jackie. Yay. This is great. I have Facebook friends. It was great being, and I'm just talking. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I love the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the wows. Thank you for the thumbs up. They feed me. I wanted to share with you a bit. We haven't left the hotel yet. Lisa, hey Robin, glad you're here, boo. I love the happies. Hey Damina, hi everybody. We had a music. It was amazing. It was my first time doing a workshop, right? And I wanted to. Oh well, good morning, Anita. Glad you're here. Wanted to do something that was much more practical and more hands-on than my Black Women Millionaires Luxury Experiences. I'm not doing that this year. I wanted to focus on cash and leverage this year, ever since the Republicans have been in office. And so we had our workshop yesterday, and it was just perfect. It was really great, y'all. It's different. The reason I'm having this live stream is because I want to talk to you about Black women and money. But I said it differently. And this is my Memorial Day edition, because I only do this when I'm inspired. I don't have it scheduled, so I'm glad if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because otherwise you won't catch it. But I realized a couple of things I want to share with you about Black women and money, right? And about really investing in ourselves. Black women as a group, we don't necessarily see ourselves as an investment. We see ourselves as a liability. I probably should have said that in the tag. We actually relate to things mostly as a cost. And to be fair, it's that's how we were trained. Everything has a cost, not an investment. And I've been really wrecking my brain around how can I have you learn that you're an investment, that you're an asset. You're not a liability. You're not a cost, right? And so when we're with the women, ladies, and the brothers who love us, we had some great brothers. We had a DJ. I'm doing it ever. Any DJs are everything. If you get a good DJ, it's like they create a sonic atmosphere that punctuates what you're doing. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you. Jennifer gave me a love note. She says, it's been a long time. Love you, my inspirational badass sis. Cash leverage. Love it. Thank you, Jennifer. So I was really dealing with this whole thing around us and money. Because that's all that's what I think on, I pray on, I meditate on, I contemplate, I read about. Black women and money, right? And there's a couple of things that I want to share with you in your walk. So as you move through creating your own capital, when you take on leveraging your worth to the 7-figure mark, or just get in the game. Limited sister who came to this particular workshop were literally just getting in the game, which is great because that could be appropriate with them, right? Or if you're in the game but you haven't fully funded your business, you're still working, not marketing, working again, right? Ask yourself this question, and I want to hear what you got to say about this. What do you consider an investment? When you hear the word investment, what do you hear? You know what I'm saying? What do you hear, Jewel? What do you hear, Jennifer, when you hear the word investment? When I used to hear the word investment, I heard white men in stocks. That's what my mind heard. Now, people say invested, but I would hear white men in stocks and bonds and Wall Street. And I never really understood that an investment, I didn't understand what it meant, And then when I started to be my own boss and do my own thing. People say, you need to invest in your business, invest in yourself. I heard expense. I heard expense, y'all. I didn't hear investment. I heard that was an expense. That was not an investment. I got money's going to come out of my pocket and leave me and go away. I think my jokes are funny. And I really had to contend with, oh, wow. A lot of my ideas around money I saw on TV. Jackie says, more money, expensive. Thank you, Jackie, for answering my question. I appreciate it. You can buy. Wow, y'all, I can invite you as an on-screen guest. Go ahead, Facebook. Okay. Bernita says something that will bring benefit in the long run. Bernie, I wish I had thought that. I didn't know that at the time. Danette said, good morning first. Welcome, Danette. Welcome. Jewel says, time, money, wealth, wealthy Caucasian men. I'm with you, Jewel. I had the same kind of perception. And it took me a second, so I want you to understand, it took me a minute to really break this down in my own understanding. When you invest in something, whether it's a car, your education, your house, your business, your children, they're an investment, okay? This is how I'm breaking it down for myself, all right? And this isn't a textbook. This is just how I'm doing as a black woman that came up off some shit, right? I'm thinking of investment as me putting something at stake so I play a bigger game. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm putting something at stake so I can play a bigger game. That's how I'm holding an investment now. I'm not investing because when you invest in something, check it out, you could lose the investment. It's like gambling. It's just a calculated gambling. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you're going to invest in a car, then you have to take into consideration that car could be smashed. You can crash in that car. Someone can steal that car. But you invested in it because it can get you around. It can get you to work. It can get you around. It can get you to that on that date. You know what I mean? But it's an investment. And every investment includes risks. If you invest in your child's education, you don't know if they're going to go to class. You don't know if they're going to show up. You don't know if they're going to drop out. You don't know. It's an investment. Do you see what I'm saying? And you do everything you can to minimize your loss, but just to put money or time or energy into anything doesn't mean it's going to turn into fruition. Do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that. Now we're going to stack the deck so it does, but it doesn't mean it. Nikki says, Dr. B, are you rested? Okay. No, not quite, Nicole. I'm not rested, but I wanted to share. Hi, Nicole Lucky. Lisa, Nicole's like, are you rested? How you doing? What you doing up? I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Okay, that was awesome. For those of you who are new to me, hi, I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires mentor. And my story is simple and direct. By the time I was 16, I was living on the mean streets of Baltimore, eating out of trash cans, sleeping in urine and beer. And it was my 9th grade math teacher, a black woman, who literally saved my life. She taught me through her actions that I mattered, that I wasn't just a throwaway. And because of her love, like literally, y'all, love, she loved me through my bruises. And it's because of her love, I eventually graduated from Stanford University with a second master's degree and a PhD. I have 4 degrees. I took all my survival that kept me alive on the streets and got me through all my degrees, turned it into a system that fast-tracked me to the $1 million mark in less than 3 years, and has enabled me and blessed me to be able to have a company that has generated $4 million in 5 years. So I'm really committed to black women specifically, and the brothers who love us and everybody else. I'm inclusive, y'all. I'm inclusive. I'm diverse. All right. I just put black women first because we don't know what it feels like to be first. But first does not mean alone. Okay. So my work works for everyone, and I speak through a black girl vernacular. Okay. So as long as you can deal with the cursing, the crying, and praying, you'll be fine. All right. But and I appreciate you too, Kiki. Glad you're here. Woot woot. Oh yeah, I'm doing PSA. I'm doing PG. I'm trying to do PG-13, Jewel. We'll see how long it lasts. But I want you to start really thinking about what does it mean to invest in yourself. What does it mean? And I want you to look at it the way I look at it as kind of biblical. Your treasure, your time, your treasure, your time, your talent, your treasure. It's still an investment. Hey, Divine, I love the fire. Love you for that. Okay. What does it mean to invest in yourself? Anybody got any word on that? Let me see. I love that I can see. Facebook is blowing up, y'all. I could actually put y'all on this thing with me. Ooh, if someone wants to come live with me, just say I want to come live with you to have a conversation. I would love to talk to somebody live about this. If you're willing to be in dialogue with me live or Facebook Live about this whole notion of what does it mean to invest in yourself as a black woman, just say, pick me, so I'll know. But, okay, good morning, Adrienne. Glad you're here, baby girl. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Glam. Thank you, Glamma. Thank you. To put into the education, Amiaka said, to put time into your education, health, eating, and finances. Key said, it means you value yourself. Omika said, pick me. Okay, Omika, let me see if I can find you over here. Because they show you stuff. See, where's Omika? Come, Omika, come. Come, Omika, come. I'm trying to see if I can do this. I'm very enamored with this. Because on Facebook Live, they let you bring people on. I'm like, this is going to be fun. I just want to play with. Where's Omika? Omika? Where are you? I don't see you. When? But Omika, somehow or another, you have to have a certain feature on your thingy thing to let me see you. Okay, CCS Strong said, pick me. Let me see if I see CCS Strong. If that, oh, CCS Strong. Let's see what it is. I'm going to invite you to broadcast with me. Strong, so we can have a conversation. This will be fun. This is different. I'm inviting CCS Strong. And let's see what happens. This is so cool. I love technology. I it with that. Okay, something is happening with CCS Cool. I don't know what happened. Strong. Something's happening. It's flashing at me. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, come on. What does this do? I want you to, I love new toys, y'all. And I hate when I don't know how to make them work. So if he comes, we'll only make, I had to come on this side. Okay, I can do it. Okay, I'm doing it. CC, where are you at? Okay, fine, maybe not. I have CCS Strong, and he's not coming in. And I think it's a dude, which is kind of nice. CC. Okay, see, I'm going to try somebody else because I can't get you to show up. Okay. All right, I'll come back. Just let me know if you're willing to play. Okay, so back to the question. How do you define? I did pick you, CC. CCS, it wouldn't come through. Anita says, putting money and energy into your greater good, purpose, and abundant life. I know you're right here, but I'm saying when I swiped you, you didn't click on. Just you need the new Facebook download to participate. Oh, okay. Is that for me, Jewel, or for CCS? Jackie says TEA time, energy, and attention, money, blood, sweat, tears, personal investment. Okay, great. So the good news is we're in the same conversation. But now let's look at it in terms of money. When someone says to you, invest in yourself, what do you hear? And I'm talking about money, not time or talent. Omiyaka, I don't need that. That's why we're going to talk it through. When you hear that, what do you hear as a black woman? Not your super duper high, transcendental answer. Your first cut is like, oh, shit. Mine was, they want money from me. That was my first cut. Real talk. And I had to deal with my opinion, That's great. I love you, Devon. She said, I hear find money to spend. That's real talk right there. That's a word. I did the same thing. I still do on some levels. Educate. This is what I finally got to. And I want you to get to this because whether you ever invest with me or invest with another mentor or coach, advisor, consultant, strategist, it matters not to me. Okay? But until you start to see yourself as an asset, you cannot invest. You can't invest with you, even if you put money on it. Let me tell you what I mean. Okay, taking time to take care of me. I like this. Pretty nice, Tracy. As long as you relate to yourself as a cost or liability, even if you put money on it, you can't implement it. Can't be done. Okay? Because your relationship to it is one of coercion. If you feel coerced into it, it's not an investment. If you feel bullied into it, it's not an investment. If you feel manipulated into it, it's not an investment. Because the only way to have an investment is if it's in your self-interest. Because then you'll do the work. That was preach, y'all. That was preach. Think about what I'm saying to you. How many of you bought stuff that you didn't implement? If you bought it, you didn't implement it, it's because you were buying a solution to a problem. You wasn't making an investment. An investment implies activating action. It implies monitoring and doing stuff. And it's a whole world in investment. When you invest in your children, you have a stake in the game and their success. You are making sure you go buy clothes, make sure they do good in school. You pay for tutors at summer school. You put them in all kind of camps. All of that's called, I'm going to get a return on this emotional investment. You know, holler at your girl, holler and preach. If I'm hitting it out the park, type in holler. Let me know if I'm doing our thing, type in holler and preach. Let me know I got this. Because until you shift, you won't understand that the money is not look, girl, money don't count. Money is just skin in the game to make you play a bigger game. Do you understand? You think the money buys you the outcome. No, it buys you the shot to get the outcome. It buys you the shot. When you buy a car, that don't mean you're going to drive it. That don't mean you're going to clean it, change the oil, making sure it has water. It doesn't mean you're going to use it. Buying it and using it are not the same thing. So if you got an investment on something, you want to do everything you can to get a good return on that investment. Am I coming for you today? Am I coming for that ass? I think that was church. I can stop now. I'm feeling mighty fine about myself, Lisa. I'm feeling mighty fine about myself right about now. Thank you very much. My wife just gave me a thumbs up. You see what I'm saying? Because we as Black women and the brothers who love us, and I would even venture to say women across the board, we see everything as a fucking cost. You know what I'm saying? It's a cost. Oh, we lost money, left our bank account. No, it didn't leave your bank account. It got moved to a place where it can make more money. Do you see what I'm saying? If you cannot invest in something, then you can't double the investment. Do you see what I'm saying? If I gave you 50 cents and you got $1 back, that's 50 cents that you didn't have to earn. You know, that's what an investment do. It gets you more than what you put in. You see what I'm saying? So you have to really shift. You're going to have to do some work. I got mic drops. I'm dropping mics. It was fun. It's a new picture. You're really going to have to, this is the work you have to do for yourself before you show up at any event. Start dealing with, I need to be okay with putting money out to make more money back. And you have to do that. If you don't, you're going to go through that whole realization on the spot. You see what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Money's just getting in the game to give you a shot. You will still have to do the work. Buying and using is not the same thing. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Tracy said, I can't lie. I'm afraid to take risks. Well, Tracy, living is a risk. Getting out of bed is a risk. Crossing the street is a risk. You're more likely to get hit by a car across the street than a plane falling off the sky. So to think you can avoid risk is childish. It's immature. There's no safety. Hell, you could breathe in the wrong air and take a hike. You see what I'm saying? So if you're really if you're thinking about trying to stay safe, then to me, that's a smokescreen. That's just an excuse to play small. And it's silly because there's no safety in anything, you know? So you have to really, so I don't think of, you want to take calculated risks, right? You know, you want to invest in people who are proven, people who give a fuck. I did my best, y'all. Right. People who have something that you can use, and you want to be clear what you're investing in. I want y'all to know I dropped $25,000 on an investment one time because I was trying to be impressive. I was hanging out with the big people, the ballers, right? And everybody was doing this mastermind with this one particular leader. And I bought it. I paid. I was like, I'm in, right? Raw, woo-hoo. And then I found out. Check, this is real talk, ladies. I discovered after I had paid, y'all, that the group was designed for getting keynote speaking engagements, and I am an entrepreneur. Do you realize in the program I had at the time was called Being a Business Badass? Could you imagine trying to do a keynote talk at corporations entitled Become a Business Badass? You know, But in my fervor, in my enthusiasm, I so wanted to be thought well of. I so wanted to be with the big people. I didn't check out what it required to do the work. And that was $25,000 that I got to write off as a tax. I got to write it off for taxes, thank God. You see what I'm saying? And I did learn to find out what I'm investing in before I invest. And I have had people who've invested with me, and they're like, well, I didn't know I was going to have to do sales calls. Well, baby, how do you think I'm going to make money? Just by doing a worksheet? Just by doing, because, I'm a teacher, y'all. I'm a tenured professor. I can't help it. So a lot of the work we do on worksheets first, right? So you can get it sorted out before you go outside to play. But the idea that you thought the worksheet is the work is silly to me. Money doesn't happen on a worksheet. You know what I'm saying? It's silly. So you're not thinking. You have to think through this. All right. So it's really, you got to put the time in. And if you're going to invest in something, you have to have a vested interest in the success of the investment. Okay. So that's we're about at 20. Okay. Oh, hey, hi, Net. I'm not gonna mess up your day today. Net Hepta, I always mess it up, but I'm glad you're here. So that's all I wanted to share. Happy Memorial Day. I'm gonna go rest. I just want to give you some love. I didn't do a lot of. Thank you. Like my Nubian knots? Are they not adorable? I had the best looks for this particular workshop. It was so cool. The women were amazing. The brothers were amazing. I have a whole new tribe of action takers that I'm thrilled to work with. Thrilled to work with because they know they've invested in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They didn't pay for something or bought something. No, they invested in themselves. And I'm just excited about being with people who come in action. You know what I'm saying? And they all paid in full, which is a whole nother level. We'll talk about that another day. But know that you love my sweet sister success. Please make sure you post your biggest takeaway from this insight, from this teaching, from this life affirming word, from this life giving word. And if you were fed by this word, I invite you to share it. We as Black women, I'm cultivating an army of sisters who are our sisters keepers. Share it. I didn't even curse that much this time. You don't have to. You don't have to give a disclaimer. Just give them, say, hey, check this out. It's only 22 minutes, 23 minutes. But it's important for us to really shift our mind about money. Okay. Know that you're loved. If you need to reach out to me, you can go to drvenus.net. And that's all I got for now. Know that you love, beyond measure, my sweet sisters in success and the brothers who love us. And remember this, you're worth so much more than you have ever been taught to believe. Please share this video and post your biggest takeaway. Those are my two calls to action for you. Share this video and post your biggest takeaway so I can hear what you're learning. The teacher never leaves, y'all. It's still there. Goodbye for now, and know that you're loved. Share this video. Bye-bye.